What's up, Libra? This is your weekly reading. Your reading is uploaded every Thursday, 12 p.m. in case you were wondering, along with the other air signs. So if you know any other air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquariuses, let them know. Thursday, 12 p.m. On Mondays, I upload my podcast on this channel at 12 p.m. So if you're interested in that, is there for you. If you want to have a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. If you want to donate to the channel, you could buy me a coffee, linked in the description below. And there might actually, during this video, be a card that comes up that allows you to click it and donate, buy me a coffee. It's a one-time donation. Just, show your love and appreciation for these videos, because I do put some work into them. If none of that, you just like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate that too. Anyway, let's see what we got for the Libras. Wow, okay, not two cards falling right out. Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Three of Wands here. Okay. Wow, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Right off the bat, I get you feeling really ass the fuck out in a situation. The Ace of Wands in reverse can sometimes be about rejection, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse can be about a lost opportunity. And then the Three of Wands is about waiting for something to happen, right? So I don't know if you lost out in a situation. Maybe you didn't get the job that you wanted or whatever. You just feeling uninspired a little bit. Not getting depressed vibes at all, but I am definitely getting a little bit discouraged here, Libra, in something. It feels like a transitional period, to be quite honest. If I'm just looking at these three cards, the Three of Wands is in between these two kind of upsets, beginnings that didn't happen, right? That maybe you feel should have happened but didn't. And so you're waiting for the next step here, the next thing to happen. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse. Oh, I guess I should show y'all, huh? And that's kind of this vibe of maybe envy. Maybe you're looking at the things around you, people maybe having new beginnings, buying their new houses, getting new jobs, getting promoted, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? It's that sort of energy. The Empress in reverse. Damn. Y'all are really feeling I asked the fuck out in a situation or just in life. You feel not that you can't catch a break, but Knight of Swords under the Three of Wands. I feel like you're not that you're not seeing the progress. I feel like it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like it's happening. It's going to happen quicker than you think with this Knight of Swords. Also, at the root of everything, right? The way that I look at this middle section here is kind of the inner, the inner energy. At the core of all of this upset, you not getting what you wanted, is your ability, which you may not even recognize, to kind of think on your feet and really think yourself out of certain situations that might to thwart off turmoil, chaos. You can duck and dive tower situations that really bring you upset. You know how to think on your toes. You're a fucking Libra. You know how to get shit done. You know how to plan. You are a quick, swift, witty person. Libra. You also have that, that innate balance about you as well. And I feel like that balance comes from inside, especially looking at these 4 cards that are outside of the reading. Like, eventually I'll get a camera overhead so you guys can see the cards I'm looking at in front of me and how they're laid out. But the card that just popped out is the 6 of Cups in reverse, which again is like, maybe and this could be, all of this could be coming from past things, past situations, past upsets. In the past, you were rejected. In the past, you didn't get the job that you wanted, so maybe you just keep thinking about those things. But one thing I've learned, especially when it comes to manifestation, and the Ace of Pentacles definitely has to do with the manifesting and abundance and stuff like that, is when you're trying to manifest something, you can't continue to look at the past. You have to become, right now, you have to turn yourself into and believe you are the person that you want to become, right? So, for instance, if you are trying to get a job somewhere else, or you're trying to build a business somewhere else that is, let's say, if you're trying to build a business that's successful and you're just starting, it's brand new, and that's something you're trying to make happen, you have to become a successful business owner right now and believe yourself to be it, even if you haven't gotten one fucking sale yet. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose 20 pounds, you have to think yourself the 20 pounds lighter right now, even though you haven't lost a pound yet. Does that make sense? So when you continue to live in the past and you continue to think about these past rejections, what you're attracting to you is more of that rejection. And I think maybe you might be kind of starting to realize that, like, that realization might be coming to the surface soon, because this Knight of Swords, it could be some sort of communication or somebody that comes in and gives you some sort of good news. Maybe you're waiting for that good news, but you just keep going back to the past. Like, is it going to come? Yeah, it's going to come. It's here. It is right here. The 3 of Wands is expansion. It's also movement too. It's also moving, right? It could be you moving, you getting information about your house being sold, let's say. You're the Empress in reverse. It tells me that these upsets, which are minor, they definitely you hold on to them and allow them to dictate your worth, which shouldn't be. So maybe you look back and you're like, that time in 2nd grade when I didn't win the spelling bee, it meant I was stupid. And maybe you still, like, somewhere deep down hold on to that, and you define yourself by these upsets, and you cannot do that. That's what the 6 of Cups is telling me in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Wands. These are just rejections, really. Missed opportunities. Whatever the fuck you want to call them. What you aren't realizing yet, because I don't think it's happened yet, is that some sort of progress is about to be made. But the real issue here is how you value yourself. The Queen of Swords out here in these streets, not very, she can be cold because maybe she's been through a lot of things, and that's okay, but she creates clear and concise boundaries. Okay, I don't know if y'all are struggling with boundaries. Maybe that's part of your journey, Libra, is being able to set clear and concise boundaries with people, so that people know, like, you, again, it's that you dictate to other people what your worth is by showing them what you are willing to deal with in life, right? If somebody comes up to you and punches you right in the face and you don't do anything about it, that person is going to leave thinking, oh, well, I'm allowed to punch Libra in the face, so I'm going to keep doing it because that makes me happy and it gets my anger out. But that's not, if you're not communicating to that person like, hey, don't fucking punch me in the face again. If you punch me in the face again, you're never allowed back here. I'm never hanging out with you again. I don't stand for that shit. If you're not communicating that, how will they know? So the Queen of Swords is really about boundaries and independence, standing on your own 2 feet. But before, not before, you also need to understand that the Empress in reverse is about not being able to create something for yourself, right? There's creation, there's a blockage with some sort of manifestation, some sort of thing that you're wanting to happen, that you've possibly been waiting a while to happen. I feel like setting the boundaries, really planning things out, getting your mind clear, and getting yourself out of the past cycles that you keep yourself in will absolutely help, for sure. Yeah. As I'm pulling 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. It's there for you. Right? With the I feel like honestly there are some of you that might be discouraged because you're like not seeing it happen and you've been rejected in the past, and maybe there's something you're trying to accomplish and you're like, well, in the fucking past it didn't happen. I feel like all you need to do, and not this fucking resonating for literally myself, but all you need to do is continue to show up for yourself with this Knight of Wands here and this Knight of Swords. Why do I keep wanting to say Wands? Knight of Swords here and this Queen of Swords. You need to show up for yourself, speak clearly, say what you gotta say, dot your I's and cross your T's. Definitely. Don't miss a trick. And 9 of Cups is that wish fulfillment. That's you being emotionally content with life and really having, again, that is manifestation. Like, quite literally, the Fool. That's a new beginning, a fresh start, leaving the past in the past, leaving the past where it's at, and all of the upsets and all of the rejections that you've faced, leaving that. It's a new chapter. That's what you're really needing to do. The Queen of Swords cuts out, trims the, not even just trims the fat, she cuts it, period. There's no room for it. There's no room for this type of shit, you know? And then when I think of the Knight of Swords, and this is all air energy, which is your energy, right? So it's very feasible for y'all to get into this sort of energy if you're not. The Knight of Swords kind of reminds me of, and I always say this, reminds me of like Bill Gates, when Bill Gates first started with Microsoft, right? When he was in his fucking dad's basement or garage starting his business. He was diligent. He was a quick thinker. He was a fucking genius. He was quick on his toes. He knew how to really create things, and he had a lot of good ideas. That's the energy that you're wanting to be in. But there's some sort of like letting go, letting the past fall off, basically. I'm just curious what's at the bottom. 7 of Swords. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with others. The 7 of Swords is about deceptive energy. It's trust issues as well. So again, it's like you needing to trust the process in this situation. There's really not much more I gotta say. I'm gonna pull some oracle cards and shut the fuck up. You know? Yeah. Look at the bigger picture. If you're too hyper focused on the past and past upsets, you are gonna continue to miss opportunities, right? like I said, be bold and make the first move. Again, that's about continuing to show up for yourself every day. Maybe you're the Knight of Swords here, where like you need to rush towards something, you know? Your dreams need a practical plan. So if there's something that you're wanting to happen, even if it's a move, right? Like sometimes, like when I was reading, I was getting like maybe like possible new house move vibes, right? If that's you, it's like, yeah, it's feasible for you, but you're needing to really come up with a solid plan for yourself, you know? So that's what I got for the Libras. I hope that makes sense. I love you guys very much, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.